Hi, I'm Veronica from Realty Developments. We're based in Western Australia, and we're focusing on the Pilbara region at the moment. Well, to give you a bit of an idea of what's going on in Australia, the financial crisis has created significant opportunities for private investors, family offices and hedge funds to invest in Australian property, as you probably know, but particularly in the development of property. There are three key drivers for those opportunities. I am a property developer in Western Australia, and the opportunities have come about because of the continued economic strength of Australia. We're in our 22nd year of economic growth right now. Secondly, the withdrawal of credit from the four major banks, from many proper asset classes, and pretty much all of the pre-financial second-tier lenders no longer exist in Australia. And thirdly, we've got a large undersupply of accommodation. For the immigration that we're seeing over the last 4 decades, naturally some of the most attractive opportunities are in property markets that have those three drivers. The finance unavailability, the withdrawal of the credit, and the massive demand for accommodation. Well, given my knowledge of the region, it is Western Australia. You probably know Australia is all about mineral and resource deposits. It's about mining. That is predominantly in West Australia's Pilbara region. So from a macro perspective, when we were looking to develop real estate, we ask ourselves, where is the demand tight? Where is the supply restricted? And where fundamentally is new development really required? And that has led us to the Pilbara. This is where the Pilbara region of Western Australia, this is where 98% of Australia's iron ore is produced, and it's a prime example of those three characteristics I mentioned before. You've got your strong economic growth, the withdrawal of credit by the banks, and a large mismatch between the demand and supply. So just talking to the first driver, iron ore prices are trending between 5 to 7 times higher than levels that they were at a decade ago. Export volumes are up 175%, and economically the Pilbara is the heart of the Australian economy where this commodity is produced. So iron ore is for making steel, and it's fundamentally no substitute for that commodity, for iron ore. And the beauty of our situation in Western Australia is that we're the lowest cost producers of this. So when you're the lowest cost producer of a commodity that there's no substitute for, you're always going to be in business, basically. My advice would be that you as an investor, you need to look for an alignment in interest, basically. So what we offer is co-investment. We are developing in these regions, and we will basically take a development site from a raw position and make it as de-risked as possible before we will invite co-investment. So the co-investment would be with myself, families, and my family, and Australian family offices as well. So the sorts of returns investors should expect from what we do anyway, is a first mortgage position at 15% per annum, 1.5, a second mortgage at 20 to 24%, and preferential equity as a structure we can offer 24 to 40% return IRR. So they're the sorts of returns that we have been delivering for the last 12 years, 6 years in the Pilbara. The last 12 years we've been developing real estate in Australia. We're a team of around 30 people, and what I mentioned is we offer the aligned interest with what we do.